"You shouldn't witness your boss in such a state," Liam murmured under his breath as he guided the unsteady woman into the front seat of his weathered old car. The festive gathering had closed with a haze of tunes, chuckles, and one very inebriated CEO slumped over a punch bowl. Liam Carter, a 34-year-old janitor and solo parent, hadn't intended to join the firm's lavish rooftop event, but his daughter Sophie, just 9 years old, had urged him to go. "You never have any fun, Dad," she had said, passing him his only pressed shirt. "And who knows, maybe you'll cross paths with someone significant." She was spot on. The party was meant to last just an hour. Liam lingered awkwardly by the food table, sipping cola, watching others giggle in sharp suits and sparkling gowns. He felt out of place among tech experts and managers, but he grinned politely and nodded at all anyway. Then came a stir near the bar. Grace Harper, the company's notably stern CEO, was chuckling too loudly. Her speech muddled as she brushed off worried co-workers. "No need for a taxi," she laughed. "I have staff." But no one wanted to be her staff that night. Everyone feared her sharp side. Phones hummed with quiet texts under tables. "Just abandon her," and one by one the group dwindled. Except Liam. He stepped up, coat already in hand. The drive home. "You're the cleaner, right?" she asked as she fastened her seatbelt with surprising skill. "Yes, ma'am. You're nicer than my own aide," she muttered, then dozed off against the glass. As he navigated Thessity, Liam couldn't help but recall how icy she usually was. Brief nods in the corridor, barely a look in the break room. But tonight, she seemed human, fragile, adrift. He pulled into her gated driveway, aided her to her door, and waited as she struggled with Herkies. Her gaze locked with his for a moment. "Why would you help me?" Liam didn't pause, because if it were me, I'd hope someone would do the same. The next morning, Liam was back at work by 7 a.m., scrubbing the lobby floors. He hadn't expected gratitude, just hoped she wouldn't recall enough to sack him. Then the elevator doors parted. Grace emerged, sunglasses off, coffee in hand. She looked straight at him. "Liam, right?" He froze mid-mop. "Yes, ma'am. In my office. 10 minutes. His heart dropped. This is it. The talk. Grace's office was vast, with floor-to-ceiling windows and a silence, heavy enough to break. She pointed to the chair across from her. "I owe you an apology," she started, "and likely a pay bump." He blinked. "Sorry. I was out of line last night, and instead of exploiting the moment or worse, sharing it online, you aided me. No one else did." She glanced down, toying with a silver pen. "My dad was a cleaner," she added softly. "Raised me alone, like you're raising Sophie." Liam's heart jumped. She knew his daughter's name. "I read HR files," she grinned. "And I notice those who work diligently and stay kind." There was a pause. "I want to offer you something," she said at last. "Not charity, a chance. There's a facilities manager role open. Better hours, better salary, benefits for you and Sophie." Liam's mouth opened, but no words came. "And one more thing," shedded with a warm smile. "Tell Sophie she was right. You did meet someone important." The impact that night, over frozen pizza and cartoons, Liam shared everything with Sophie. She squealed, hugged him tightly, and said, "See, I told you parties can transform your life." He laughed, brushing away a tear, not because of the job or the money, but because someone had seen him, not as the cleaner, but as a man striving his best, with kindness Ash's guide. Final note. Sometimes the tiniest act of goodness in the most surprising moment can become the turning point in someone's life. Not all heroes wear suits. Some wear Janitor uniforms, carry their daughters' drawings in their wallets, and drive their drunk bosses home, never expecting anything in return. And sometimes the world does remember them because kindness is never wasted.